A truck can handle hard work straight from the factory, but the right upgrade changes how every mile, load, and weekend feels. From job site mornings to remote road evenings. Inside this countdown are 62 next-level truck accessories on Amazon that raise the standard, moving from full bed storage and camping comfort to towing support, smarter lighting, safer recovery, and cleaner everyday organization. One accessory near the middle turns a difficult loading job into a smooth one-person routine, and several final picks quietly improve every drive behind the wheel. Let's open the bed, hit the road, and discover the very first truck upgrade today. Number 1. Decked full bed drawer storage system. Picture arriving at a job site before sunrise while loose tools are already sliding across the bed. Decked full bed drawer storage system turns that open space into long, weather-conscious drawers that keep equipment separated, protected, and reachable from the tailgate. The raised deck still leaves a broad surface above for lumber, camping bins, or bulky cargo. Instead of unloading half the truck to find one wrench, drivers can pull open the correct drawer and keep moving. For serious owners, the bed finally works like a secure, organized mobile workshop every day. Number 2. BedSlide 1000 Slide-Out Truck Bed Organizer. The item you need always seems to roll toward the cab, exactly where an arm cannot reach. BedSlide 1000 Slide-Out Truck Bed Organizer brings the load outward on a sturdy platform, turning the entire bed into a giant accessible drawer. Coolers, tool cases, groceries, and camping boxes can remain arranged instead of being dragged across the liner one by one. Side rails help keep cargo contained during travel, while the sliding action reduces awkward climbing and knee strain. Full-depth cargo becomes reachable without crawling, stretching, or unloading everything near the tailgate first. Number 3. WildFinder Pop-Up Rooftop Tent. A long trail ends, daylight disappears, and suddenly finding level ground feels like another chore. WildFinder Pop-Up Rooftop Tent creates an elevated sleeping space above the truck, away from muddy soil, crawling insects, and scattered campsite debris. The pop-up structure shortens setup time, so the evening can be spent cooking, resting, or watching the sky instead of wrestling with poles. Packed down, the shelter rides compactly on the rack until adventure calls again. At sunset, the parked truck becomes a raised bedroom above rough ground and campsite clutter. Number 4. Dometic Powered Console Refrigerator. On a hot highway, melted ice and soggy food can turn a simple road trip into a messy compromise. Dometic Powered Console Refrigerator keeps drinks, snacks, and selected groceries chilled without depending on a bag of ice slowly becoming water. Its console-style placement keeps refreshments close to the front seats, making quick stops feel unnecessary during long drives. Temperature control also helps protect items that need more consistency than a basic cooler can provide. Long drives gain refrigerator convenience without melted ice, soaked food, or unnecessary roadside stops. Number 5. SHENKENUO Inflatable Truck Bed Mattress. Not every overnight stop needs a hotel, especially when the truck is already parked beneath an open sky. SHENKENUO Inflatable Truck Bed Mattress shapes a cushioned sleeping area around the wheel wells, using bed space that would otherwise remain hard and uncomfortable. After inflation, blankets and pillows can turn the pickup into a simple campsite without carrying a rigid cot. The mattress packs down when morning arrives, leaving the bed available for normal cargo again. The empty bed becomes a comfortable overnight room, then returns to cargo duty tomorrow. Number 6. Slide-Out Full Bed Cargo Tray. Loading is easy when the bed is empty. Unloading becomes different after everything settles against the front wall. Slide-Out Full Bed Cargo Tray moves tools, bins, and supplies toward the tailgate in one controlled motion, bringing distant cargo within comfortable reach. The flat platform supports a custom layout, whether the day involves construction materials, camera cases, hunting gear, or family luggage. Less climbing means fewer scraped knees, twisted backs, and hurried steps on a slippery liner. Deep cargo stops feeling distant, and every unloading job becomes cleaner, safer, and faster. Number 7. Airlift LoadLifter 5000 Air Spring Kit. A heavy trailer connects, the rear settles, and the truck no longer carries itself with the same confidence. Airlift LoadLifter 5000 Air Spring Kit adds adjustable support to the suspension, helping level the vehicle when cargo or tongue weight increases. Drivers can tune pressure for changing loads rather than accepting one fixed ride in every situation. Better balance can improve steering feel, headlight aim, and overall composure, while the truck works near its rated limits. Heavy loads feel more balanced, giving frequent haulers extra confidence behind the wheel daily. Number 8. Heavy-duty motorcycle hitch carrier. A dirt bike is ready for the trail, yet pulling a full trailer for one machine feels excessive. Heavy-duty motorcycle hitch carrier creates a compact transport platform behind the truck, using the receiver to carry a compatible bike without occupying the bed. A loading ramp helps guide the motorcycle into position, while secure tie-down points support a stable travel setup. The bed remains free for fuel cans, riding gear, tools, and weekend supplies. A single motorcycle travels securely, while the truck bed remains open for essential riding gear. Number 9. ONINE Pull-Lock Go Retractable Hard Tonneau Cover. Dark clouds appear halfway home, and everything in the open bed suddenly feels far more valuable. ONINE Pull-Lock Go Retractable Hard Tonneau Cover rolls back when tall cargo needs room, and closes into a firm barrier when protection matters. The retractable action provides flexible access without folding bulky panels over the rear window. A low-profile surface also gives the truck a cleaner silhouette while helping shield luggage and tools from weather and casual attention. The bed gains flexible security without sacrificing quick access for taller cargo when needed. Number 10. Tutel Hardshell Folding Tonneau Cover. Some truck beds carry groceries on Friday, camping gear on Saturday, and renovation supplies by Monday. Tutel Hardshell Folding Tonneau Cover adapts to that changing routine with rigid panels that fold back in sections for partial or expanded access. Closed, the hard surface adds protection against rain and opportunistic hands while maintaining a tidy appearance. Opening only the section needed keeps the rest of the load covered during quick stops. Workday protection and weekend flexibility arrive through one simple, sturdy, and practical folding cover. Number 11. Soft Roll-Up Tonneau Cover. A pickup should stay ready for surprise cargo, even after the bed has been covered for daily driving. Soft roll-up tonneau cover stretches across the rails to protect ordinary loads, then rolls toward the cab when furniture, appliances, or tall boxes need the full opening. The lightweight design makes the changeover quick, with no heavy panels to lift or store elsewhere. Tension material gives the truck a neat, streamlined look between hauling jobs. Weather protection stays affordable, while full bed access remains only a quick roll away. Number 12. WeatherTech ImpactLiner Truck Bed Liner. The first drop toolbox leaves a mark, and every future load seems to find the same vulnerable metal. WeatherTech ImpactLiner Truck Bed Liner adds a fitted protective layer designed to absorb everyday punishment from equipment, cargo, and changing weather. A shaped surface helps reduce sliding while preserving channels for water movement and cleanup. Because the liner follows the bed contours, the finished result appears integrated rather than improvised. The hardest working area gains fitted protection without losing drainage, grip, or clean factory-like appearance. Number 13. Raptor Roll-On Bed Liner Kit. An older bed may carry scratches like history, but exposed surfaces still need protection before corrosion writes the next chapter. Raptor Roll-On Bed Liner Kit lets owners apply a textured protective coating with more control than a loose drop-in insert. Preparation takes patience, yet the rolling process can reach corners, rails, and worn areas in a unified finish. Once cured, the coating creates a tougher surface for tools, debris, and repeated loading. A worn bed receives a tougher second life through one satisfying hands-on weekend project. Number 14. TripleALiners Custom Truck Bed Mat. A cooler slides at the first turn, a toolbox follows at the next, and soon the bed sounds like a moving storage room. TripleALiners Custom Truck Bed Mat adds a fitted, grippy layer beneath cargo to reduce movement and protect the floor from scratches and dents. The removable design makes cleaning simpler than scrubbing a permanent coating after muddy work. Raised edges and model-specific shaping help create a more finished fit around the bed contours. Everyday cargo stays quieter and steadier, while the removable mat protects the floor underneath. Number 15. Bushwacker Ultimate Tailgate Cap. Every sheet of plywood, ladder, and heavy box seems to pause on the same narrow edge of the tailgate. Bushwacker Ultimate Tailgate Cap shields that high-contact surface with a durable cover shaped to handle repeated loading and unloading. The cap hides existing scuffs while helping prevent fresh scratches along the top line. Its molded appearance can also refresh a truck whose tailgate has collected years of work marks. One exposed edge gains lasting protection, and the entire rear profile looks noticeably cleaner. Number 16. Xipoo Ford Truck Bed Rail Cap. Bed rails quietly take the impact whenever lumber is dragged sideways or cargo is tied down in a hurry. Xipoo Ford truck bed rail cap covers those exposed upper edges, adding a sacrificial layer between painted metal and daily use. A fitted profile helps the pieces follow the truck's lines, instead of looking like a universal afterthought. Existing wear can disappear beneath the caps, while future scuffs land on replaceable material. Ford bed rails stay better protected whenever lumber, ladders, or toolboxes slide across them. Number 17. Czmenghe Silverado Stake Pocket Covers. Tiny openings along the bed rails rarely seem important until dust, leaves, and water begin collecting inside them. Czmenghe Silverado Stake Pocket Covers close those unused gaps with fitted inserts that create a smoother, more complete rail surface. Installation is straightforward, yet the visual change can make factory edges look more intentional. The covers also help keep debris away from pockets that may not be used for racks or accessories. Small, unfinished openings disappear, leaving Silverado bed rails cleaner, smoother, and more completely finished. Number 18. DZ Lockable Truck Storage Chest. A roadside stop feels different when expensive tools are sitting openly beneath the rear window. DZ Lockable Truck Storage Chest creates a dedicated, secured compartment for equipment that should not roll loose or remain visible. Mounted near the cab, the chest uses bed width efficiently, while leaving much of the floor available for larger cargo. A lockable lid adds peace of mind during errands, jobs, and overnight parking. Valuable equipment gains a secure home without consuming the bed space needed for larger loads. Number 19. 48-inch heavy-duty truck toolbox. Loose sockets have a habit of disappearing beneath straps, tarps, and everything else carried during a busy week. 48-inch heavy-duty truck toolbox gathers hand tools, recovery gear, and small supplies into one sturdy container built for the bed. Its crossbed size provides useful capacity without necessarily consuming the entire cargo floor. A top-opening lid makes common equipment accessible from either side when the truck is parked. Tools stop wandering, and essential equipment stays ready inside one dependable crossbed storage box. Number 20. Dithoko Underbody Truck Toolbox. Flatbeds and work trucks often have valuable empty space below the deck, hidden in plain sight. Dithoko Underbody Truck Toolbox converts that area into enclosed storage for chains, binders, straps, and equipment that would otherwise crowd the cab or bed. A weather-conscious metal body helps shield contents from road spray and job site grime. Mounting below the platform keeps the main cargo surface open for larger materials. Previously wasted underbody space becomes protected storage without reducing the main working platform above. Number 21. Cool Auto Side Mount Gearbox. Reaching over a tall bedside for one small tool can become a repeated annoyance throughout the day. Cool Auto Side Mount Gearbox places selected equipment along the bed edge, giving quicker access without climbing onto the tailgate or unloading nearby cargo. The narrow form preserves central floor space for coolers, lumber, and larger bins. A covered compartment also keeps frequently used items separated from dusty or wet loads. Frequently used tools move within easy reach while the center of the bed stays open. Number 22. Hook Road Wheel Well Toolbox with Molle. The curved space above a wheel well is awkward for boxes, yet too useful to leave empty. Hook Road Wheel Well Toolbox with Molle-shaped storage around that neglected area and adds an exterior panel for attaching compatible pouches or tools. Inside, recovery gear, gloves, cables, and smaller supplies gain a defined home away from the main load. The side position keeps access convenient near the tailgate while protecting central bed width. Awkward wheel well space becomes organized storage, plus modular mounting options on the outer panel. Number 23. Portable Truck Cargo Box. Some days require organized storage, others require the entire bed, which is why permanent boxes are not always ideal. Portable Truck Cargo Box provides a removable container for groceries, sports gear, tools, or travel supplies, keeping smaller items together during sudden stops and sharp turns. When the truck needs to haul something larger, the box can be lifted out rather than worked around. A lid shields contents from casual view and light debris. Organization appears when needed, then lifts away whenever the truck faces a larger hauling job. Number 24. Feronetry Center Console Organizer. The center console begins as storage and quickly becomes a deep cave filled with receipts, cables, coins, and forgotten keys. Feronetry Center Console Organizer divides that space into visible sections, giving everyday items a predictable place instead of one crowded pile. Small compartments keep cards, pens, and charging accessories near the top where they are easier to reach. The lower console can remain available for larger belongings beneath the tray. Every console opening reveals order, instead of another frustrating search through cables and receipts. Number 25. CarKey Wireless Charger Console Organizer. A phone slides across the console, while its charging cable tangles around the shifter, turning convenience into clutter. CarKey Wireless Charger Console Organizer creates a fitted place for compatible wireless charging, while also arranging the small objects that collect around the driver. The dedicated surface keeps the device visible and easier to grab at a stop. Cables can remain more controlled, and surrounding storage becomes less chaotic. Charging and organization finally share one clean location within easy reach of the driver. Number 26. Adjustable Overland Truck Bed Rack. A weekend plan grows quickly. Tent, recovery boards, fuel cans, kayaks, and still enough bed space for food. Adjustable Overland Truck Bed Rack builds a second cargo level above the rails, creating mounting space without sacrificing everything carried below. Adjustable height and crossbar positions help the rack adapt to different trucks, tents, and outdoor equipment. Side areas can support accessories that need quick access on the trail. The rack becomes the backbone of a balanced overland setup, ready for changing adventures. Number 27. Jeep Gladiator Modular Rail System. The Gladiator invites adventure, but an open bed still needs anchor points before gear can travel with confidence. Jeep Gladiator Modular Rail System adds flexible mounting positions along the bed, allowing compatible tie-downs and accessories to move where each load demands. Bikes, coolers, tools, and camping equipment can be secured without relying on one fixed point. The modular approach also supports future changes as the truck's role evolves. Gladiator Cargo gains movable anchor points that adapt whenever the load or destination changes. Number 28. Big Truck Bed Extender. The tailgate drops, a long board finally fits, and then the question becomes how to keep everything safely contained. Big Truck Bed Extender creates a boundary beyond the open tailgate, adding usable length for lumber, ladders, kayaks, or bulky household items. Flipped inward, many extender designs can also divide the bed and stop smaller cargo from wandering forward. The tubular frame adds function without becoming a permanent wall. Long cargo receives temporary extra support without permanently sacrificing the truck's normal bed function. Number 29. Traxion Tailgate Ladder. Climbing into a high bed often begins with one foot on the bumper and ends with an awkward pull on the rail. Traxion Tailgate Ladder unfolds beside the open tailgate to create proper steps and a supporting handhold for safer entry. Tools, age, muddy boots, or tired legs can make that difference especially valuable after a long day. When the job is finished, the ladder folds against the tailgate and stays ready for the next load. Repeated bed access becomes a controlled climb instead of an awkward pull from the bumper. Number 30. Ford F-150 Retractable Bed Step. A heavy box is manageable until the final lift, when the truck bed suddenly feels several inches too high. Ford F-150 Retractable Bed Step provides a lower foothold near the rear, helping drivers climb up or steady themselves while reaching into the cargo area. The step retracts when not needed, preserving ground clearance and the truck's clean profile. Because access is built into the routine, loading becomes less dependent on bumpers, tires, or improvised moves. One retractable foothold reduces strain whenever cargo demands another climb into the F-150 bed. Number 31. Xipoo 2-inch Anti-Slip Hitch Step. The receiver sits unused during daily driving, yet the bed still demands an awkward stretch whenever cargo shifts forward. Xipoo 2-inch Anti-Slip Hitch Step slides into a compatible receiver and creates a broad foothold behind the truck. A textured surface helps boots maintain grip during rain, mud, or winter conditions. The step can also add a small buffer around the rear during close parking situations. An unused receiver becomes a practical step without drilling or altering the truck body. Number 32. Tonneau running boards for Chevy GMC. A lifted stance looks strong from the street, but every passenger notices the extra height when climbing inside. Tonneau running boards for Chevy GMC add a stable intermediate step along the cab, making entry easier for children, older passengers, and anyone carrying bags. The boards also provide a useful place to knock mud from boots before reaching the interior. A vehicle-specific fit helps the installation follow the truck's body lines. Passengers gain easier entry while the truck receives a stronger, more finished side profile. Number 33. 8,810-pound aluminum loading ramps, 2-pack. A mower, ATV, or compact machine waits on the ground, and brute force is no longer a sensible loading plan. These 8,810-pound aluminum loading ramps create a gradual path into a compatible truck or trailer, replacing a dangerous lift with a controlled roll. Aluminum construction balances high claimed capacity with easier handling than comparable solid steel ramps. Paired tracks support four-wheeled equipment, while textured surfaces help tires maintain traction during the climb. Heavy machines roll upward through a controlled path instead of relying on dangerous brute force. Number 34. Adjustable ratcheting cargo bar, 40 to 70 in. One grocery bag tips, then another, and by the time the truck stops, everything has migrated to the front of the bed. Adjustable ratcheting cargo bar, 40 to 70 inch, braces between the bed walls to create a movable barrier around boxes, coolers, and everyday supplies. The ratcheting mechanism helps produce a firm fit across different widths, without permanent installation. Positioned near the tailgate, the bar keeps lighter cargo where unloading is easy. Loose cargo stays near the tailgate, ending the familiar search at the bed's front wall. Number 35. Smart Straps Retractable Ratchet Tie-Downs. Traditional straps work well until loose webbing twists into knots and the extra tail starts whipping in the wind. Smart Straps Retractable Ratchet Tie-Downs pull excess material back into the housing, keeping setup cleaner before, during, and after securing a load. The ratcheting action adds controlled tension for motorcycles, furniture, equipment, or stacked cargo. When released, the strap stores without becoming another tangled bundle in the toolbox. Tie-down work becomes faster, cleaner, and far less tangled after every completed hauling job. Number 36. Pickup Truck Bed Cargo Net. Branches, bags, and oddly shaped gear rarely cooperate with straight straps, especially when the pile has no flat surface. Pickup Truck Bed Cargo Net spreads restraint across a wider area, helping contain mixed cargo that might shift or lift in moving air. Multiple attachment points let the net conform around coolers, camping supplies, yard waste, or sports equipment. The flexible design folds into a compact bundle when the bed is empty. Mixed loads gain broad, flexible restraint without strapping every awkward item separately by hand. Number 37. 26 cubic foot waterproof truck bed cargo bag. Family luggage fills the bed, rain begins, and there is no tonneau cover to close over the trip. 26 cubic foot waterproof truck bed cargo bag wraps suitcases, bedding, and travel supplies inside a large weather-resistant enclosure designed for open bed transport. Soft sides adjust around mixed shapes more easily than a rigid box. Tie-down points help anchor the packed bag so wind and braking do not move the entire load. Open bed luggage receives temporary weather protection that folds away after the family trip ends. Number 38. Adjustable truck ladder rack. Long ladders do not belong balanced on a tailgate with red cloth as the only plan. Adjustable truck ladder rack raises extended materials above the cabin bed, creating a longer support path for ladders, pipes, lumber, or selected recreational gear. Width adjustments help match different truck beds, while crossbars provide defined tie-down locations. Keeping long cargo overhead preserves floor space for tools and shorter supplies. Long materials travel professionally above the bed, while valuable floor space remains available below. Number 39. GNY Hitch Rhino fifth wheel pin box. A large fifth wheel trailer can make every expansion joint feel like a message delivered straight through the cab. GNY Hitch Rhino fifth wheel pin box uses a cushioned towing design to help absorb shock, reduce jarring movement, and smooth the connection between truck and trailer. Less harsh transfer can improve comfort for passengers and reduce stress across towing components during long journeys. The heavy-duty structure is built for serious trailer applications where stability matters. Long towing days feel calmer when harsh trailer movement reaches the cab with less force. Number 40. Gorilla Lift Trailer Tailgate Lift Assist. A mesh trailer gate may look simple, yet lifting it after a long landscaping day can feel like raising a wall. Gorilla Lift Trailer Tailgate Lift Assist uses enclosed spring support to counterbalance the gate, reducing the effort required to raise and lower it. The change is especially noticeable when loading mowers repeatedly across several stops. Cables remain protected inside the side housings, keeping the setup cleaner around moving equipment. A punishing trailer gate lift becomes a smoother routine across every stop of the workday. Number 41. Max Haul Heavy-Duty Trailer Dolly. The trailer only needs to move a few feet, but lining up the truck for that tiny correction takes more time than expected. Max Haul Heavy-Duty Trailer Dolly lets one person guide a compatible unloaded or lightly loaded trailer by hand across a firm, level surface. A long handle provides leverage, while the hitch ball supports controlled positioning. Storage becomes easier when the trailer tongue can be angled precisely into a garage or side yard. Small trailer adjustments happen by hand without repeatedly starting and repositioning the entire truck. Number 42. Adjustable Trailer Spare Tire Mount. A trailer tire fails far from town, and the spare is only useful if it traveled securely in the first place. Adjustable Trailer Spare Tire Mount creates a dedicated carrying point on a compatible frame, keeping the wheel accessible without sacrificing truck bed space. The adjustable design helps accommodate different bolt patterns or trailer layouts within its supported range. Mounted outside the cargo area, the spare avoids mixing with luggage, tools, or dirty equipment. Emergency preparation stays mounted, accessible, and separate from valuable cargo inside the truck bed. Number 43. Camco Rhino Portable Tote Tank. At a campsite without a full sewer connection, the RV is comfortable until the holding tank reaches its limit. Camco Rhino Portable Tote Tank carries waste from the parked trailer to a dump station without requiring the entire campsite to be broken down. Large wheels and a tow-ready form help move the filled tank across campground surfaces. Integrated fittings keep the process more organized than assembling mismatched containers and hoses. Longer campsite stays continue smoothly without moving the entire RV to empty its tanks. Number 44. Joy Tutus Vehicle Awning Sunshade. Midday sun can turn the open side of a truck into the hottest place at camp. Joy Tutus Vehicle Awning Sunshade extends from the vehicle to create a broad patch of shelter for chairs, cooking equipment, coolers, or a work table. The shade also offers useful cover during light rain when everyone needs somewhere to gather. Packed down, the fabric and poles travel more easily than a rigid canopy. The parked truck creates a shaded outdoor room for meals, rest, and changing weather. Number 45. Hasika SUV/truck tailgate camping tent. A sudden rainstorm arrives just as the sleeping bags come out, making the open tailgate feel less inviting. Hasika SUV/truck tailgate camping tent connects to the rear area of a compatible vehicle, creating extra covered space for sleeping, changing clothes, or storing gear. The vehicle becomes one wall of the shelter, linking cabin comfort with a roomier campsite. Mesh openings can support airflow while keeping many insects outside. Rear cargo space becomes a sheltered base camp without requiring a permanent rooftop setup. Number 46. K&N Performance Cold Air Intake. The hood opens, the factory intake looks restrictive, and the owner wants the engine bay to breathe with more character. K&N Performance Cold Air Intake replaces selected original components with a higher flow path engineered for compatible truck applications. Drivers often choose the system for a more noticeable induction sound and the possibility of improved airflow under acceleration. A reusable filter can also change the long-term maintenance routine compared with disposable elements. The familiar truck gains a stronger voice and a more personal response under acceleration. Number 47. Yzona Stubby Off-Road Front Bumper. Narrow trails punish long factory corners, especially when rocks and brush crowd the line ahead. Yzona Stubby Off-Road Front Bumper shortens the front profile on compatible trucks and adds a more rugged mounting structure for trail-focused use. Open tire clearance can improve approach options, while integrated points may support lights or recovery equipment, depending on configuration. The steel appearance also changes the truck's personality before it ever leaves pavement. Strong front-end protection and trail-ready identity arrive together in one compact off-road bumper design. Number 48. 60-inch LED tailgate light bar. A trailer connection, lane change, or dark roadside stop becomes safer when following drivers understand the truck's intentions immediately. 60-inch LED tailgate light bar adds a bright line of running, brake, reverse, and turn illumination beneath the tailgate on compatible setups. The wide placement makes the truck's rear signals more noticeable, especially at night or in poor weather. A clean installation can also create a modern custom appearance without replacing factory lamps. The truck communicates more clearly after dark while gaining a clean custom rear appearance. Number 49. Auxbeam 7-inch off-road driving lights. Beyond the last street light, the trail bends into darkness, and factory headlights leave the edges hidden. Auxbeam 7-inch off-road driving lights cast additional illumination across remote roads, campsites, and work areas where legal auxiliary lighting is appropriate. The larger housings can produce a strong, focused presence on bumpers or racks. Paired mounting helps balance the beam pattern and the truck's front-end appearance. Night trails become easier to read before hidden turns, rocks, or obstacles arrive suddenly. Number 50. 4-inch 72W round LED off-road light. Not every lighting upgrade needs to dominate the grille. Sometimes a compact beam fits the build better. 4-inch 72W round LED off-road light adds concentrated auxiliary illumination from a smaller housing that can mount on bumpers, pillars, racks, or work equipment. Its round profile brings a classic off-road look, while modern LEDs provide bright output for private trails and job areas. Smaller dimensions also create more placement choices around existing hardware. Compact housings deliver focused auxiliary lighting, where larger lamps would crowd the entire build. Number 51. In HT's LED Trailer Light Kit. An old trailer can carry a perfect load and still become a hazard when one dim lamp disappears in rain. In HT's LED Trailer Light Kit refreshes essential rear visibility with compatible tail, brake, turn, and marker lighting components. LED units offer crisp illumination and can reduce the maintenance frustration associated with aging incandescent bulbs. A complete kit also helps keep both sides consistent rather than mixing years of replacement parts. Aging trailer signals return brighter, clearer, and more consistent for every driver following behind. Number 52. Auxbeam 8-gang switch panel. The The first auxiliary light gets one switch, the next accessory gets another, and soon the dashboard looks like an electrical puzzle. Aux-beam 8-gang switch panel centralizes control for multiple compatible accessories through a labeled, organized interface. Lights, air systems, and selected equipment can be activated from one clean location instead of scattered toggles. Programmable backlighting and clear icons help the panel remain understandable at night. Multiple electrical upgrades finally operate through one organized panel instead of scattered dashboard switches. Number 53. Nightlight Add a Circuit Fuse Tap Kit. A small dash camera or accessory needs power, but cutting factory wiring feels like a decision that cannot be easily reversed. Nightlight Add a Circuit Fuse Tap Kit lets compatible low-current devices share an existing fuse location while adding a separate protected circuit. The approach can create a cleaner installation than running loose adapters across the cabin. Multiple fuse sizes help match different vehicles when used with proper circuit planning. Aftermarket power gains a cleaner, protected path when proper circuit planning guides the installation. Number 54. AutoVox Wireless Backup Camera. A tall tailgate blocks the smallest objects, and a trailer hitch makes every reverse maneuver feel even tighter. AutoVox Wireless Backup Camera adds a rear view to trucks that lack a useful factory system or need another angle. A wireless video link can reduce the amount of cable routed through the vehicle, simplifying installation on compatible setups. Guidelines and a dedicated display help judge distance near walls, vehicles, or trailer couplers. Reversing and hitch alignment become calmer when the hidden space behind the tailgate appears on screen. Number 55. AirMoto Portable Tire Inflator. The warning light appears on a quiet road, and the nearest service station is several uncertain miles away. AirMoto Portable Tire Inflator provides compact, cordless air for topping up a compatible tire, bicycle, or small inflatable during minor pressure problems. A digital setting helps target the desired pressure without relying on repeated manual checks. Stored in the console or toolbox, the unit stays available for slow leaks and seasonal adjustments. Small pressure problems become manageable before they grow into larger, unexpected roadside delays or damage. Number 56. Heavy Gauge Jumper Cables. A cold morning ends with a click from the starter, and suddenly the truck beside you becomes the only available power source. Heavy gauge jumper cables carry current between compatible batteries with thicker conductors suited to demanding starts and longer cable runs. Strong clamps help maintain contact on properly identified terminals, while flexible length allows safer vehicle positioning. A storage case keeps the cables from tangling beneath other emergency gear. A dead battery becomes a solvable interruption instead of the immediate end of travel. Number 57. Rough Country Tailgate Assist. A heavy tailgate drops faster than expected, forcing one hand to catch the weight while the other holds the cargo. Rough Country Tailgate Assist adds controlled damping on compatible trucks, allowing the tailgate to lower more slowly and predictably. The smoother movement can protect fingers, reduce sudden impact, and make opening easier for younger or older family members. Installation remains discreet along the side, so the bed keeps its familiar appearance. Every tailgate opening feels smoother, safer, and unexpectedly premium after one small discrete upgrade. Number 58. Touchscreen Bluetooth Truck Stereo. An older dashboard may still run perfectly, yet every trip reminds the driver how much modern media has changed. Touchscreen Bluetooth Truck Stereo brings compatible hands-free calling, music streaming, app-based controls, and a larger visual interface into the cabin. Depending on the model, camera inputs and smartphone integration can add practical functions beyond entertainment. A clean installation refreshes the interior more dramatically than many exterior modifications. An older dashboard gains modern convenience without giving up the dependable truck surrounding it. Number 59. Andurry MagSafe Truck Phone Mount. Navigation is useful only when the map stays visible instead of sliding into the cup holder at every corner. Andurry MagSafe Truck Phone Mount holds a compatible phone in a stable, glanceable position using magnetic attachment designed for quick placement and removal. A strong mounting point matters in a truck, where firm suspension and rough roads can challenge weaker holders. The open design keeps buttons and charging access less obstructed than bulky clamps. Navigation stays visible and stable, while the phone gains one dependable home inside the cab. Number 60. Wolfbox MF50 Compressed Air Duster. Dust settles into vents, switches, cup holders, and narrow seams, where a cloth only pushes it deeper. Wolfbox MF50 Compressed Air Duster sends a focused stream through those tight areas, helping clear crumbs and debris without using disposable air cans. The rechargeable form stays ready in the garage or truck care kit for repeated cabin cleaning. Different nozzles can direct airflow around dashboards, tools, electronics, and small work surfaces. Cabin dust loses its hiding places, leaving vents, seams, and controls noticeably cleaner afterward. Number 61. Drop-stop seat gap filler. A phone slips beside the seat, vanishes near the rails, and the next 5 minutes are spent reaching into darkness. Drop-stop seat gap filler closes the narrow space around the seatbelt buckle, catching coins, keys, food, and small objects before they disappear. The flexible insert moves with the seat, so daily adjustments do not create a new opening. Installation takes moments, yet the solution works during every drive afterward. Phones, coins, and keys stop disappearing into the most irritating space inside the cabin. Number 62. Amazon Basics Seatbelt Cutter and Window Tool. Most accessories make driving easier. The final one is carried with the hope that it never needs to be used. Amazon Basics Seatbelt Cutter and Window Tool combines 2 emergency functions in a compact device that can stay within reach of the driver. A protected blade is intended for cutting a jammed belt, while the pointed end is designed for breaking suitable side window glass during escape. Placement matters because a tool buried under cargo cannot help in an urgent moment. The countdown ends with preparation that values emergency readiness as highly as comfort and capability. From drawer systems and bed protection to towing support, camp shelters, lighting, electronics, and emergency gear, these 62 next-level truck accessories on Amazon that raise the standard show how a pickup can become more organized, more capable, and far easier to live with. The biggest upgrade may transform the entire bed, but the smallest one might solve the annoyance you face every morning. Which upgrade comes first? Comment below, subscribe, and join our next countdown.